Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make spandex scrunchies. I'm going to use a hologram spandex for this. You can use any kind you like. This doesn't have a ton of stretch. It doesn't really matter because you're making it a lot longer than what you're going to actually need to wrap around your hair. I'm going to do it both with a serger and without a serger. I'll start with a serger. Now, the width that you use is going to be dependent on how wide you want your scrunchie. Basically, do however wide you want it. Add, half an inch or 3/4 of an inch. Scrunchies aren't hard math, So you're going to cut your length. The longer it is, the more full the scrunchie is going to be. And again, it's not a hard science. Usually I'll just make it with whatever scraps, just go by feel. So you're going to fold the right side together lengthwise. I've got my serger set up with a neutral differential feed. It's on a number 4, which is the longest stitch. And the stitch width doesn't really matter. I've got it about halfway. So you fold the right side together, line up the edges, and then I'm usually pretty sloppy when I cut this, so I'll pay attention to how much space there is between here. With scrunchies, you can get kind of messy with it, and you're not going to notice, so I do get lazy. If you're a perfectionist, that's fine too. So I'm going to sew this the same way I sew all spandex, which is you get a few stitches in and then hold it front to back, stretch it as much as you can, maintain that stretch as you sew. If you have to drop the stretch or if you have to stretch it more, stop the machine, re-stretch, and then start again. I'm stopping, realigning, stretching. So chain off a pretty long length. And that's in addition to the chain on the other side. Don't cut it off. I'm just going to cut the elastic off from the past project. You're going to use that in a minute here. I'll just do it now. So what you're going to do is feed this. What this is a cord threader. They're usually a couple bucks at any sewing store or craft stores. They're really handy for stuff like this. If you don't have this, you can always use, I've tied this to a crochet hook when I couldn't find this. I've tied it through a safety pin. Basically any kind of thick needle type something that's going to feed it through. So I'm just tying this off to be secure. You're going to want to be gentle because you don't want to break this set of thread. But basically you're feeding this through. Get to the end and just assist it with turning into itself. Like this. And then just move this off the end of it to turn it right side out. Like that. So you have a nice tube of the right side out fabric. So then from there, I grab, this is like 1/4 inch elastic. I'll just thread it through this way because it doesn't need to hold up to being turned inside out. It's just going through once. Set it away for now. Pull it through. And then again with this, I just kind of freehand it. And it's going to depend on how much fabric you have that you want to get like stuffed in there. But I'll just push the fabric back a bit. Stretch it really well to secure it. And then tie another knot and do the same. And you're stretching both sets of elastic, so it's nice and tight. Don't cut it off too short because you don't want to tempt fate. And then I like to line it up so that the edge, the seam, is to the outside, just so I know it's all kept straight. Just so everything's lined up when you sew them together. And then I'll take one side, stuff the elastic end in, pull it over the other side. Again, just lining up that seam. And I'll flip the outer edge under of the fabric that's on top. And now what you can do is you can either hand stitch this to be pretty. I'm way too lazy for that, so I just run a straight stitch across that. And I'll show you that in a minute. So we've got a straight stitch set up. Actually, where this is hologram, it's a little bit more slippery. So I think for this, I'll do a zigzag in case it moves at all. And I'm just going to start, this one you don't really need to stretch. You just sew it. So I'll get to the inside. Back it out a bit. And you're just going to want to make sure that the knot that you made isn't under where you're sewing, because your sewing machine's not going to like that. So just trim your thread and you've got a scrunchie. Now, as far as making one without a serger, same deal as far as cutting it. Fold it right sides in. Or, yeah, right sides in. You're going to put this on a straight stitch that's pretty short. I'm going to put it on a 2. Backtrack to get started. And again, you're going to fold it right sides together and stretch and hold before you sew. So stretch. Again, stop before you adjust. And I'm just using the outside, the right side of the presser foot as the seam allowance. Basically, you're looking that this width is relatively even at the stretched. When it's stretched, keep that kind of even. Scrunchies are very much something you do with scrap, so it's kind of hard to mentally fuss with it, like getting the edges perfect, you know? Backtrack, flip it over, set for a wide zigzag now, and you're going to stitch on the end just to kind of seal these edges together and give it a little bit more strength. As you see, the sewing you get is kind of like loose looking because it's stretched. This scrunchies get stretched a lot, so you want to give it a lot of stretch. But the loopiness for your stretch, just for, I guess the science or math behind it, is the longer your stitch is when you do that straight stitch, the more loopy you're going to have. So if you do a really tight stitch, then it's not going to have as much slack while still giving it a lot of stretch. And the outer edge of the spandex is going to want to curl. That's fine, just stitch it. So then trim your threads. Okay, so for this, I don't recommend using the cord threader that we used on the original one because it does, you've only got the 2 threads here as opposed to the 4 with the serger. So what I do is I put a safety pin just through the outer edge here. Don't do it too close to the edge because you don't want it to rip the fabric. You want to have a bit of security. So then you feed this back down through itself like this. This is one of the reasons I prefer having a serger for this, just because I do prefer using the cord threader to do this. This gets a little bit more tedious if you're using a safety pin, but it still works. So you just, as you did with the other one, you help it along to start, and then you just gently pull it back over itself. The bigger the safety pin you have, the easier and quicker this goes, by the way. I don't have any big ones on me right now for some reason. So it's a little bit fussier. So as you can see, it's got just as much well, not just as much durability, but it's got sufficient durability. You know, a serger will always be like a little bit stronger. It does have the 4 threads. But I mean, it's a scrunchie, and this is plenty strong for that. So once again, you feed this through on the looper. You can use the safety pin for it if you don't have a cord threader. It's just, like as you can see, it's just a lot faster with a cord threader. Again, I'm going to feed that through. Kind of eyeball where I'm cutting it off. Pull it really tight. Trim the ends not too short. Tuck that in. For us to get all the seam lined up on the outside. And I prefer the way it looks with the seam on the outside. If you don't, then just do it the opposite way and have the seam to the inside. It is easier to see, like if you're trying to turn it to the inside, it's harder to keep that, I guess, in visual. So you just tuck one side over the other. Straighten that all out. And then stitch it. And as I said, you can hand stitch that so it's prettier. I don't bother. I am allergic to hand stitching. I'm very lazy. That's the thing. You're going to find with these videos that I'm very lazy, and I'll find any way to get out of pinning, any way to get out of hand sewing, and I annoy very easily, and I avoid what annoys me. So anyways, there you have it, scrunchies with and without a serger.